Imagine building a real Python project without mixing all your code into one huge file. That would be impossible to maintain. Professional Python developers organize their code using modules. In this video, you will learn how Python modules work, how to import and use built-in modules, and how to create your own modules, and how real projects use modules to stay clean and scalable. So let's begin. So what is a module in Python? A module in Python is simply a file that contains Python code, and file that ends with .py is a module. So instead of writing everything in one file, we split our code into multiple files and reuse them. Python already comes with many powerful built-in modules, and math module is one of them. Let's import a module by using an import keyword and name of the module, that is math. Now how can we use their functions? So we have imported an entire math module. Now we can use one of their functions by using math dot square root. For example, we have a square root and we want to take the square root of a 25. Let's execute the code and the result is 5.0. We can also import only specific functions from any module. Let's say in this example, we want only square root and pi functions. We can do that using from keyword from math import square root and comma pi. Now we can use them. Let's say print, and we say square root, provide square root value. In this case, let's say 36. And then another, we want to print the value of the pi, and let's execute the code and the result is 6 and value of the pi is 3.14 and so on. We can also provide short names to module names to make the long module names easier to use. Let's say import math as, we will use as keyword, and m. Now we will use m every time. Let's say print m dot square root 25 and let's execute the code. There are some common built-in modules you should know. The first one is random module. So random module basically provides random values. Let's import the random module. Import random as r. Now let's use print r dot random integer and let's provide a range. So in this range we will be having random values. Let's execute the code. Now the value is 10, and if I execute the code, value is 1. That's the value is 8. And the next module is datetime module. So datetime module provides different types of dates and times. Let's import the datetime module. Import datetime module, and then we will say now I will print simply today's date and time. Datetime dot now. Now let's print now and then execute the code, and the result is today's date time. So I will explain in detail about the datetimes module in the next video, so stay tuned for that. Next module is OS module, which is operating system module. So we will print the current working directory using OS module. Let's import first OS, and let's say print OS dot get current working directory, and let's execute the code, and the result is current working directory. So this basically, these modules help you work with numbers, dates, files, and your operating systems. We can also create our own modules and reuse them anywhere we want. Let's create a file name with the calculator .py. Now let's inside this file we will create two functions, def add a comma b, and let's say colon, and then this function will return a plus b. And let's create another function that will subtract two values, a comma b colon, and return a dash b. Let's get back to it. Now we will import function, import calculator. Now let's use the functions inside the calculator. Calculator dot add Let's provide 10 and 5 argument, and let's say print calculator dot subtract and provide same parameters 5, and let's execute the code, and the values are 15 and 5. And we can also import specific functions from a module. Let's say, for example, import, we will use from calculator import add, and let's say use. Now we will use simple say print add and provide 2 parameters, and let's say this time 20. And let's execute the code, and the result is 10 plus 20 is 30. And not all modules come built in. Thousands of third-party modules are available to install. We can simply install them using a terminal. Let's open the terminal, and then we will type pip and then install and the name of the module. So in this case, let's say request. Request is a module. We can simply press enter and the module will be installed, and then we'll easily only have to import that in the file. Some common mistakes to avoid with the modules is giving your file the same name as the built-in module, like math.py. So forgetting to save the module file and wrong folder structure. Now you understand how Python modules work. You have learned what a module is, how to import modules, how to create your own module, how Python finds module, and how professionals structure their projects. So modules are the backbone of clean, scalable, and Python applications. In the next video, we will move to the dates module. So like the video, subscribe to the channel, and keep learning Python with me.